A player's forces are under attack.
And this really seems like a deja vu. Our last game on Secret Valley, the guy up here got the claws, then went for the murlocs, and the other guy got the gloves, and then went for this camp. Are we in the Matrix? Oh, fun fact, I actually watched a Matrix this morning. When I was hungover in bed, I watched the Matrix on my phone. On Netflix. Whoops. I was looking at my phone again. Sorry, guys. Oh, this is like... Feels like the 20th Nelf mirror today. Oh, nice block. Again, Foggy is trying to look for the Moonwell cancel, but he's not in time.
A town is under siege.
Yes, Neo is on a concert today. I'm so glad I get to do this alone today. Awesome. How many archers do we have? Please, more than 5?
Forces are under
Oh, this is archer number 5, guys. And this is no Hunter's Hall. Yay! Jack does go for the Hunter's Hall, but Foggy doesn't. We're gonna have talents. Thank Jesus. Is he gonna be going for a 6th archer? Not so far. Of course, the good thing about a lot of archers, you can take the Drake and get some hotline bling. Jack took the ogre and sold the item immediately. Please don't tell me you're going for a late Hunter's Hall, man. Tree of Life! Yes! We're seeing some variation. Awesome.
Players' forces are under attack.
And we have the Naga second once again. Item drop, Zombie Mask, not too bad at all. Do we have a Keeper over here? Yes, we do. And that's not so good against Mass Talents, man. That's really bad against Mass Talents. Naga way better. So I think Jack is having a misread here. I think Jack puts his opponent on bears, but boy is he wrong. This looks really greedy from Foggy though. He's going straight tier 3 with an expansion before tier 2 buildings. That is so greedy. Here we go, Ancient of Wind number 1. Might stay on 1 Ancient of Wind. He is getting improved bows here. He already got it. Oh, and the Wisp saw it. Wisp saw the expansion. What's the response here? Master Bears are still far away. So far away. Jesus Christ. And the Keeper thinking about killing that Wisp, but then saying, no, let him live by the mercy of my presence. Is that enough for a cancel? Oh, he has to get through 1100 HP. But there's 0 damage reduction. Oh, I think it's... Oh, it's close. It's close! Mass Wisps have to come to repair. Where are the Wisps? Where are the Wisps? Foggy! Oh, so late. So late! Too late! Bye-bye. Has been cancelled. And he doesn't have a dust either. All these archers could be killed, but will survive. And there comes a TP out for Check. Impeccable timing. And he saves everything. Wow! That was really good! That was perfect! And Kayzaris is like, oh shit, this game's over, bye-bye. By the way, guys, I don't know, so I'm asking. Do buildings that are constructing take extra damage? Like, I don't know, 150% or something? I don't think so, but that looked like so much damage. That was more than 1100 HP. And it was just a Demon Hunter and some archers. He's setting it up again. Oh no, it's not. It's the shop. Never mind. Yeah, I know they have no armor type. So they don't have damage reduction, and they don't, you know, have, like, armor type. But do they take extra damage? They have light armor? That's not true. That's not true at all.
The player's forces are under attack.
Why do you guys say that they take extra damage from piercing? Why would that be the case? Light armor? Are you guys serious? Are you certain? I need a, alright, I want a link for that. I'm not gonna believe you. Heavy armor? You guys are just trolling. Ah, you guys are just trolling me. Maybe I'm gonna test that later. TP out, still not saving the talent. That was weird. Buildings have chaos armor. Yeah, probably. Probably they do. Wasn't it in Reign of Chaos or something? There was like divine armor and only chaos damage can deal damage to divine armor or something like that. Wasn't that a thing in Reign of Chaos? Well, here comes the fight. We have 2 bears for check and a lot of range for Foggy. The pocket factory is down immediately. Of course, bears at the fountain, that seems like good synergy, and Foggy won't want to fight there. Here comes the entangle. There is of course no dispel against this, so the keeper, not too great against the talents, but with there being no dryads, the entangle certainly is very effective. And the Demon Hunter has to use the greater healing here. Invul popped on checks DH. Hoping for a kill, but the staff should be there, right? Oh, he has no staff! Whoa! Foggy! Playing this really risky. There is another entangle in a second. Uh-oh, this Demon Hunter man. Living a dangerous life. And he's losing everything right now. He's losing one talent after the other. Ever since the expansion got cancelled, everything went down the shitter for Foggy. But now, if he gets a hero kill, that might be his way back. His ticket back into the game. But there's a TP on 6 HP. Why does he do this? Like, why does he cut it so close? He knows the ping isn't perfect. Jesus Christ. He almost, if he loses a Demon Hunter there, I think the game's over. Boy, oh boy. We have an expansion attempt again. Let's compare the hero levels here. We have almost 4 and almost 3. One more big creep camp, like this one for example, would be very nice for check. But if he gets creep jacked there, that might just be game losing. He has no TP, he used it before and hasn't rebought it. But he is in upkeep now, 56 supply against only 48 for Foggy. Oh, Mountain Giants, awesome. Do they have the upgrades? Because of course only once they get both those upgrades they're really good. Is he gonna test for it with a Cyclone, or does he just let the Mountain Giants be? For now he ignores them, going for the bears instead. Of course they die way easier. The Naga though of Foggy is in trouble. She's being focused. There's no boost of speed on the demon, but still the damage is coming out. I wonder where the hell is the Cyclone. There we go. And yeah, Cyclone on the Mountain Giant, and we can see there is resistant skin. Okay, he does have resistant skin. I don't know if he has the hardened skin upgrade. And yeah, killing mountain giants with talents, that's not gonna happen. Going for the keeper now. But he can retreat back to safety. And yeah, the mountain giants, I love them especially on Secret Valley, because healing them up once they're low is hard. But healing fountains, wow, amazing. 6 armor. And I believe they do have resistant skin. So they are crazy good tanks. TP out comes before the Dryads can chase too far. And only 2 bears remain. And I think that he should not go for any more bears at all. And now he can take the red camp. He has hit level 4 already. And he hasn't scouted this, right? I don't think he has.
A player's forces are
Oh, but he's far behind it in supply. Ooh, boy. 52 against 65. And Khadga's pipe. Well, not too bad for the Dryads. And of course for the keeper. And we have more mountain giants. Fuck yeah! Any upgrades? 1 armor upgrade. Of course, especially effective on the MGs. Usually this answer to mountain giants seems to be Ancients of War. And here we see the first one from Foggy. Nature's Blessing, of course, is required. Has one here, and another one coming up. But he's really scared. He's playing really passively this game, and his hero levels are pretty damn bad. 2 on the Naga, very close though to 3. 1 on the Tinker, and close to 4 for his Demon. Still no staff, by the way. And here comes the Assault, with a 20 supply advantage for check. And 2 big bad motherfuckers in front. Why don't the Dryads dispel the Cyclone? I guess they're on A-click right now. Anti-magic used. And more mountain giants coming in. The bears still all alive. So far this game, this fight, nothing has died. But now the losses come in. 1 archer dies, traded for a bear. The second bear gets staffed out. But bringing down the MGs, that is the really big task. 1-1 upgrades now for them. And look at the damage, it's just ridiculous. They don't take any. Oh! Demon Hunter copying a lot of damage now himself. I think with resistant skin they actually take 1 damage per hit from the talents and archers. Yep, tanky tanky. The Ancients of War, of course, deal more damage. But he only has 1 here. Yeah, 2, excuse me. Well, that's not enough. That's not gonna cut it. And check still at 70 supply. Foggy still only at 50. Oh, the Tinker. Whoa, bro. You're way too far up front and easily doesn't die yet. Healing potion keeps him alive for a little while. Ancients of War now again in position to attack. But they are being taken down. Demon Hunter and Tinker returning from the base, healed fully up again. And the mountain giants are starting to drop low, but remember, health fountains. Is he gonna cyclone surround a mountain giant? I think that would be the first time I see that. Go for it! Go for it! Go for it! Ah, he's not gonna go for it. Oh, and now look at the region. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Come on. Oh, so much healing! So much healing! Oh, juicy! And look at this! What the frick? Did you see how fast that was? It's of course because the HP bars are so big, so it looks like he's just healing super fast. Fountain healing is percentage based, so it's more effective on high HP targets. I think it's 2% per second or something. I'm not sure. But yeah. Healy, healy, healy. And now everything's kind of full health again. This MG is missing 500 HP, but he's got more than enough to spare. Only one wand, staff, I mean. And Foggy is getting more Ancients of War, and he needs them. Oh, by the way, we have an expansion here now.
Players' forces are under attack.
It's so cool that these mountain giants have some place in the metagame. Of course, this is the only place. The only time you can ever play mountain giants viably is against mass talents in the Knight of Mirror. But they're really good. They don't die. They just don't. And especially with a health fountain. I'm loving this. I'm loving this right now. The first time I've had joy in these Knight of Mirrors for about 2 hours or something. And yeah, check now. He's not even in a rush to attack this. He has drawn even economically. And he can just keep on upgrading. Keep on getting more upgrades for his units. There we go. They get better and better. Talents don't. They are master already. That's as good as they get. And the Ancients of War, they don't have upgrades either to improve. So I think Czech is in a fantastic position. Absolutely fantastic. And now he's pressing on. Going for the main of Foggy. And of course Foggy doesn't have bears. Foggy doesn't have reju. And he doesn't have moon juice. So he doesn't have any healing at all at the moment. Level 4 now though, finally. It's so hard for him to find some pickoffs. Not a single mountain giant has died this game, by the way. Oh, the archer here. I don't know what you're doing, lady. And falls quickly. Demon Hunter now in trouble. Heal potion has to be used. Anti-magic still active on this demon. Now it's over and the cyclones have to come quickly. We even see Force of Nature. Oh yeah. Tinker though, level 1. And I think he's gonna stay level 1 this game. Naga in trouble as well. Entangle, right clicks, boom! Down she goes. Boom goes the dynamite. And come on, Foggy, this one's over. Let's be real here. Let's keep it 100, mate. Everything's falling. G. Does he give the second G? No, he doesn't. And that's the 1-0 lead for Czech. With Mountain Giants. Very cool. Alright. That was our first map of our best of 5. And the next choice lies with Foggy. Where do we go next? Last Refuge and Nomadiles have been vetoed. That means we have Tyrannus remaining. Equiles... Twisted? Right? We have Twisted, yeah. Yeah, we have... Do we have Twisted in the map pool? I think so. We haven't seen it today, though. We may have gotten a new subscriber here. Oh yeah! Flavus88 subscribed 16 minutes ago. Thanks, man. You're subscriber number 306. Actually, I'm going to check that. I think you're subscriber number 306. $307. You are subscriber number 307, in fact. Welcome to the team, man. Alright, boys, what's the hold up? That's 1,535 per month. Not quite. Twitch takes half the money. So we get 250 and Twitch gets 250. I'm gonna be really interested to see how many people stay, because there's like, this is like a free trial. Most people that subscribe, of course, were from Amazon Prime, and this is this 1 month free trial. I hope you guys enjoy it, being subs here, and I hope you guys stay with us. But I know that a lot of people after the free trial will be quitting again. So this is probably gonna be, like, this month is gonna be the most subscribers we have maybe ever. And then after the free trial, a lot of you are gonna be leaving us again, at least as subscribers. I hope you stay as viewers. Ha! I'm first in the game. That micro. So, Equal Health is our next map. And Czech has the 1-0 lead. Oh, we have a new subscriber! Karpfend. Or is it actually English? Karpfend? It's probably German, so I'm gonna say Karpfend. Thank you for subscribing. You are now subscriber number 308. Oh, another one. Holy shit. Gritbit just subscribed with Twitch Prime. Thank you so much, man, for joining the team here. You're subscriber number 309. Awesome, guys. I mean, that last game, that did deserve a lot of recognition. That was a cool night of Mirror. We're heading into the next one now. We're heading into Echo Isles. Not really the greatest talent map, to be honest, but let's see what we have, what these guys have in store for us. Did they keep the colors? Yes, they did. Very nice of them. Here we go. I already told the story of last night. I gave the quick summary. Wasn't anything special, you know, just a night of drinking. The most interesting thing were how the cops engaged me, and I was shortly worried that they might be bringing me to the precinct and maybe put me into a cell to cure my hangover or sleep off my hangover. But they didn't. They let me go. They let me go home. Which I was a little bit surprised about, because I was kind of drunk yesterday. We have 2 new subs! Holy shit, guys! Plague and I Papa Emeritus. Oh, no, just Papa Emeritus. Thank you guys for subbing. You are subscribers number 309 and 310. Thanks for joining us here at Back to Warcraft. Hopefully you enjoy your stay. Yeah, we're working on new emotes, Pablo. We have 2 guys, Shad and Count Cardboard, working on them, and we hope we have new emotes very, very soon.
A player's forces are under attack.
So we have demon hunters once again on both sides. No lightning shield, what the hell? Did he like... Was there a wisp here to drain mana against the lightning shield or something? I'm sorry, I may have missed that. It's getting late, folks. Did Foggy deny one of the creeps? No, he didn't. Same exact experience on both. Oh! Expansion again. The Wisp has just been chased away. And again, this is even earlier than the last one. The last one, I think he got on his way to tier 2, if I recall correctly. But Czech isn't having any of that nonsense. And that means the tech is going to be a lot later. A lot later. Yeah, and there's no way this Tree of Life is staying up. No way, Jose. I wonder, do these players not know that you get less resources back the more damaged a constructing building is? Because they always cancel it at the last second. Of course, oftentimes it's worth it for the time you gain, but oftentimes it's really not. And you can see it right there, he didn't get much resources back at all, maybe 120 gold. Usually, of course, it's 75%, if it's undamaged. When it gets cancelled. Another subscriber! Holy crap. Freeze27. You are now our newest subscriber. Number 311. Thanks for joining us.
A player's forces are under attack. Player's forces are under attack.
Well, this Tree of Life is coming up. He has 2 berserkers here now. And of course, Czech has to address this. Oh, I thought it was gonna be a talent push. But no. Hunter's Hall, Keeper of the Grove. But of course, it's going to take quite a while before he has Master Bears. And Foggy's just sitting here, camping his expansion, trying to keep it alive, and he's going to be successful in doing so.
The town is under siege.
Czech, in the meantime, gets a bit ahead in experience and finds possibly a good item. Nope, that one's of course terrible. Boots of speed purchase here for Foggy. And his tier 2 tech is more than halfway done, and his Hunter's Hall is in time. Wow! Amazing. No way that's enough for a cancel, of course. Alright, this was 2 hits, and it took 90 damage. So, well, with those big damage, like, differences in rolls, we can't really tell. I think I'm gonna test that. Probably not today. I'm gonna test tomorrow if... Oh, the raccoon. Cutie. You see? We have raccoons in the game. But we don't have swans. Why isn't the staff a raccoon instead? What was I saying? Yeah, I'm gonna test, like, tomorrow or something if constructing buildings take extra damage. I wanna know.
A player's forces are under attack.
Double Ancient Allure and Ancient of Wind.
Is under siege.
Of course, he's gonna have mass income in a second. And the shop! Everything! Just build everything. Just build everything. Second hero, by the way. Do we have one? No, we don't. Is there gonna be a counter expansion attempt by Czech? So far, no. And if he wants to counter expand, he has to do it very soon. It might even be too late. I think it's just... Is it too late? I think it's too late now. So he kind of has to all-in attack. Finds a ton of experience here. Joins our sub-crew and loses an archer to creeps. Okie dokie. Oh, the demon has been slowed by the mud golem. First time today. Guys, give me some muddies in chat. Forcing a TP right away. A very productive worker in Foggy's army. So Czech is getting a lot of experience. He's gonna be level 3 on his Keeper of the Grove. But is that even that great against Mass Dryads? Obviously not. Foggy's staying tier 2, and seems like he's playing the solo hero. No second hero. So he's hoping for the Superman later. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yesterday in 120 versus Lin, there was a tiny Great Hall purchased, and then Lin cancelled the Great Hall whilst it was constructing, the tiny Great Hall, and we don't know how much resources you get back from that. Neo said it was very little. I didn't see, I don't know.
The town is under siege.
Well, the army's growing.
A player's force is
Foggy is going to be breaking upkeep in a second. Check. He is not even at 50. And no counter expansion. Dryad was scouting here just a little while ago and was seeing if there was a counter expansion, but nope. No, no, no. He has good heroes now. 3 Keeper, almost 4 Demon Hunter. But just that is not enough to stem the tide against an expansion. He's banking so much money, I'm getting a little bit nervous here for him. I think he really should start producing. And there is the second hero, Potom! Alright. We finally do see a Potom. I would have liked to see her first, but I am satisfied with her second as well. And yeah, he's really far behind in experience. 650 about. And still no counter expo.
a player's forces are
I mean, check, he did see this, right? He did see the expansion. I mean, he must know. Considering how passively Foggy has played, even if he didn't see it, which I think he still did, he must know. No training here on the talents, by the way, and no tier 3 either. Just mass units. Sometimes you don't need a lot of good stuff, you just need a lot of stuff. And this certainly is a lot of stuff. Very diverse. Hollywood would be proud of this army. We have Dryads, we have Talons, we have Berserkers, we have Maulers, we have our favorite, Muddy, of course. We have a Shadow Priest. A little bit of everything. And here comes the attack. Check decides to mount an offense. An offensive? Yeah, offensive, I think. With 5 bears. 57 supply. Does he have it all yet? Or is something still missing? Yep. Bear's still missing here. Berserker's still missing here. And here we go. Going up against 80 supply. It is not the perfect 80 supply army, but it's a big army regardless. And there we go. One of illusion as well. At least one. And the Demon Hunter. Oh, he's in trouble. He's level 4 here. And the Dispel comes against the Entangle. We hear a few bears falling as well as Dryads. Not necessarily the best micro ever. Well, he could be kiting better, but he's busy with his Demon Hunter. Of course, losing that one would be the cardinal sin. Can't let that happen. And he's in the back. More and more reinforcements are trickling in for a check, but everything is starting to drop low, guys. The Mud Golem's still alive. Woo! The Demon Hunter almost falling. One more mana burn will be his demise. The Potom, in fact, is falling. And is he doing it? Is Czech really doing it against the expansion? Is he overcoming the 80 supply army? He's level 5 on his Demon Hunter now. Holy shit. He might just be doing it right now. Saves that one bear. Holy crap. And Foggy has 40 supply. 40 supply! And now he might be losing the altar. How did this happen? 25 supply behind. Didn't matter. Wow. Well, it ain't over yet. But it's certainly looking damn nice for Czech. The Demon Hunter, taking a lot of damage, has the TP out. He's gonna get one more kill here on the bear. He wants the Berserker as well, and he gets it. But his Demon, not level 5, and not too close either. Now the Bottom, in a lot of trouble, but the repair will be enough for him to have the time for her to return. Oh, but in a bad position. There's no Entangle mana, but there is Slow from the Dryads. And so many bears returning. And that is so much to chew through. Oh boy, oh boy. The Bottom's coming in. Her damage boost is severely required. 5.5 Demon Hunter. And we all know what's coming on level 6. Mud Golem joining the fight again. The Slow, of course, extremely effective against the bears. Oh no. Mud Golem might be falling here. The Demon Hunter also so close to death. 44 supply only, and he's low on lumber. Only 12 lumber for Foggy. He can't really produce anything at the moment. Oh man, and check at 64. He's not losing anything anymore. He's not losing anything at all. The Swan on the stick is saving all of his units. And now he's going for the kill. He's going for the throat. And Siege Bears. Mucho damage. Doesn't cast Roar. Seems like he doesn't have Mark of the Claw. And his tree's down. Boom. That was quick. Huh. I thought for sure he was gonna lose. I was wrong. I think Foggy anticipated a way earlier attack. Because Czech took his sweet time. Foggy could have gone to tier 3, but Foggy thought he wouldn't have the time. Foggy probably thought the attack would be hitting sooner. And now, it's... His heroes, of course, so weak this game. And again, only 1G, and that's it. That's the 2-0 lead for Czech. Now with 3 match points in our grand final. And we got a new donation, Mikey PX, once again. Dude, yeah, you're getting close, I think, to top donator. Thank you, man, so much for another $5. Alright, so Stake is saying you get 0 gold back when canceling a tiny Great Hall, so there's no point doing it. Really? You get no gold back from canceling a tiny Great Hall? Alright. I guess Lynn didn't know. And neither did I. I'm supposed to meet my buddy at 10. It's more than 1 hour, that should be enough. So, map number 3 coming up. And Czech so far really has Foggy's number. Terrana Stand is Foggy's choice. And that most likely means Bear Mirror. Foggy has been going for different strategies. Not going for the Bear Mirror, but now he seems to be admitting, alright, I gotta do it the old-fashioned way. Which, of course, we don't really want to see, but if you want to win, you do anything it takes. And, well, he might be throwing him a curveball and might not be going for bears, but Turnus being Turnus, very likely. Noxus is asking right now if we were more casters back in the day when we were doing the top 100. Yes, we were. Back then, of course, we didn't have that full of a schedule, and we weren't partnered on Twitch, so we basically made no money at all from any of this. We just did it for the fun. And back then we had quite a few guys who did this with us, with Neo and me. We had Sui, funniest guy on the planet. We had Templar, which many of you might remember from the ESL TV days. We had Yuppe, who was the head admin of WC3L back in the day. And we had Millen, also, who was really cool, who was oftentimes, most of the time, casting with Neo. And we had a few guest appearances. We, for example, had Foggy, who did a bit of casting with us as well. And I think that's it. We tried to get Kaldor to do some casting with us. Never got a response, though. And we tried to get Orkish, who was really good back then. Oh, Philly, of course. How can I forget about Philly? Fuck. Yeah, of course. Philly was with us as well. But it kind of all broke down, unfortunately, after we were done with the top 100. Right at the end, we got invited to WCA, but only 2 spots. So out of like the 6 casters, only 2 could go. And Neo had to make the decision because it's his project. And he decided to send me. And I told him that he has to go. He did not really... put himself first. He considered sending someone else instead of him, but I said, no, you gotta go. This is your project, this only exists because of you. And actually you put the most work in as well, so you definitely deserve it, so you gotta go. And he definitely wanted me to go. So then it was the 2 of us. And yeah, not everyone took kindly to this. I think especially Millen was really pissed. And I think Philly as well. You couldn't really tell from Philly, but I think he was disappointed. And I mean, I would have been disappointed as well. Like, when it was basically our first real gig as casters, you know, in our year-long career. Up until then, it wasn't really a career. Maybe now it is. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, and we 2 could go. And that was also the time when we started casting in English. Before we did it in German, then we started doing it in English full time. And yeah, not everyone was too comfortable with this. Sui, for example, doesn't like casting in English. And yeah, a few people were pissed, and then everything kind of fell apart. You know, not of course the entire project fell apart. It was a jump start for the project for Back to Warcraft, but a lot of the casters left. That was really sad. But that's the way it goes. Sometimes, unfortunately. Alright. Enough Bible thumping. Let's get into our game. Holy shit, what the fuck happened? Whoops. So, 2-0 lead. For Czech. And now Foggy's up against the ropes. This is his chance to get his 14th Gera Cup win. That would mean that he would be only 1 win behind War Chief Rich, who still has the record here for Gera Cups with his 15 titles. Joe Fish is saying Tsui Hero Song as closing song today. I would love to, but I don't have it anymore. It has been deleted on YouTube. And I don't have it on my drive. I think Neo has it, because Neo has everything. Yeah. Another time. Another time. We have Demon Hunters again. Still no Bottom first. And as I said before, this is Turnus. This is the Bear Mirror map number 1. So I think that's definitely what we should be expecting. Foggy, by the way, with the nuts. That is very good for him here, for the early game and mid-game stages. If he gets another Slippers here, he is gonna win every duel until Master Bears come out. And even then it's probably gonna win a duel. Foggy has 15 titles? Are you sure? Haha, reingelegt. I thought he had 13. But the wiki hasn't been updated in a while, so he might be at 15. Alright. So then that would mean that today is his chance to, you know, be the uncontested champion. If he gets his 16th title today, he will be the most victorious Gera Cup player of all time.
A player's forces are under attack.
Check a little bit faster here with the creeping. Level 3 already. Oh, and he's staffing in. He wants to keep his opponent from level 3. Is he gonna be able? Oh, that is not enough for level 3. That's only 20 experience. It's even less now, since he's level 2. So, Hunter's Hall. Number 1, number 2. Yep, no surprise. We are going into a Bear Mirror, ladies and gentlemen.
A player's forces are under attack.
Is he surrounded? Oh shit, he's surrounded! He baited the surround with the archer. Wow, that was really cool. That was really sweet. That's of course worth it. Trading an archer for a TP any day of the week. That was really slick. I like it. No silly mistakes here. Wisp does get detonated.
A town is under siege.
And there's a Shredder now. Didn't see him before, this time though we do. And again, check, going for the Ancient of Lore cancellation, and certainly gonna be able to get it. Only one though. Second one will be coming up. Finally level 3. That took some time. And keeper for both. By the way, the sentry wards I have not yet mentioned, very handy for check. Sees both the entrances or exits to the base, so he has a lot of information on Foggy's movement. One of Lightning Shield might become effective. You cannot get rid of it with Abolish Magic. I don't know why, but you can't. So Mask, not bad, but of course the dream, the hope is the Skirted Bone Chimes. Is he gonna be lucky? Oh, who's winning the lottery? Not Foggy. Battle Giant Strength. Maybe the worst item there. Yeah, the flute is also really bad. Ah, no. Probably the Ruined Bracers are the worst. We have a new sub. Master of Persia. Thank you, man. You are subscriber number 312. And welcome to Back to Warcraft. Is this base completely walled off? No, right? There's an entrance here. Right? I don't... Is it?
A player's forces are under attack.
No, of course... I'm so dumb. Of course not. Otherwise bears couldn't leave. Whoops. Brain fart. Alright! We have a bit of an engagement here, and the hunt for the Dryads begins. First one being taken out. We have a Zeppelin! Oh, I love this move. Early mid-game is always about the Dryads, and with the Zeppelin, of course you can save them. That's really cool. I like it. And Zeppelin, of course, remains relevant the entire game, with Zeppelin drops, bear drops, doom drops, you could call them, being a constant threat. And Terence Hill TV also tried cancelling the Great Hall, the tiny Great Hall, and apparently you don't get any resources at all. I think that's just something that Blizzard forgot to code. Because why does that make sense? Like, if you want to punish that, at least it's, just give them the cost of the normal Great Hall cancellation, but getting nothing at all. I think they just forgot to code that. That's really cool. Alright, we have Zeppelin drops going on. No bears inside here though, so the damage potential isn't too high. But again, Foggy's going for the Expo. This is the third game in this grand final and the third expansion game. In both games he did get the expansion, but as we remember, in both games it didn't win him the game. Maybe some Jeppa action? But of course there's a Hunter's Hall right there, so he's not going to be able to surprise his opponent with this. He's only harassing at the moment, but this gives Czech a lot of space to creep. His keeper already 2.5 after he finishes this camp. And this keeper here has like, I don't know. Oh, he's level 2 as well? Oh, okay. Did he get a Tome of Experience? He may have. I'm not sure. Oh, the Sentry Ward saw it probably, right? Sentry Ward is now expired. But I think he still saw it when it was being constructed. Alright. So, this will be cancelled. How much damage is he going to take on it? I really have to message Foggy in Skype later if he takes all the damage here again. Alright, he cancelled it early this time. So he does get more resources back. Thank God. Zeppelin still trying to be as annoying as possible. Upgrades! What do we have? 1-1 and 1-0. Coming for Foggy. On check, we currently have 0-0 and no upgrades queued. Did he TP? Yeah, he used the TP. What the fuck? So the Zeppelin is dead. I'm sorry, I missed this right here. The Zeppelin is dead. And he used the TP to get out. Against a single Demon Hunter. Okay. I guess he feared an attack coming right there. Ah, weird. Oh, good point by Ties93. What happens if you cancel an ivory tower in construction? Do you get resources back then? I don't know. I don't know. Level 3, Keeper of the Grove. Just barely hit it. Against only level 2, right? Yep. And I believe this should be the Aura level 2. Yes, it is. But he is fighting into Moonwells and he is behind by 1 upgrade. We have 5 bears for Foggy against 6 bears for Czech. And all of them are reward. Demon Hunters both taking quite a bit of damage. But this demon is gone already. But he has the Telestaff. Can't heal up fully. But he can return. And when's he coming? 1 bear dies here, the Shredder is joining the party as well. And finally, we see the Demon Hunter coming back. Zeppelin number 2 has been purchased. And so far, it's 2 bears versus 0. Foggy hasn't lost anything yet. And he might be killing another bear up here. And check. Whoa, that was a last-second staff. But Czech is getting the way worse of this engagement. And now the Demon Hunter might even be in trouble. So might the bear. 1 more glaive swipe. And the bear's gone. And that's suddenly level 3 for the Keeper. And the upgrades keep coming. Wellspring first. Wow, that's really quick. I never realized how quick Wellspring research is. Well. And here we go again. Went ahead, get more ahead. Is this a Zeppelin? Yes, it is. Oh, this is so much damage. Oh, shit. Oh, boy. Does Roar affect mechanical units? I don't think so, right? I'm not sure. I'm asking so many questions today that I perhaps should know. Here we go! Doom drop! No master form though. There we go. Roar. Alright. Roar is on the shredder. Roar does affect mechanical units. And yeah, check. You need to repair. Like yesterday, it's too late. Goodbye. See ya! And he cancelled his expansion, by the way. 2 Dryads were trying to distract this army here. 1 Dryad died. I don't know whose. I don't think it matters. What matters is... Tree of Eternity's gone. And now, Czech has no choice. He has to go for an all-in attack. Foggy only has to defend, and then he wins. Easy peasy, right? Redoing up everything. He's fighting in his base. He has an upgrade advantage. So this should honestly be in the books for Foggy. Let's see. Water Lightning Shield. Finally we see it being used. And it does get cancelled. It does get dispelled. What the hell? Oh, okay. We have to get back to that later. Bear gets stepped back. And so far nothing has died. Invul used already. Next Lightning Shield. This time there is no more mana for Abolish Magic. The 2 Demon Hunters both in trouble, and Chex dies first. And that's gotta be it. GG. We're out. And Foggy comes back, and we're now at a 2-1 scoreline. Alright, the thing about Lightning Shield. So, I always thought you can't dispel Lightning Shield with Abolish Magic, because when... We see it all the time. When Night Elves use the Lightning Shield trick to creep like Merc Camp on Echo Isles, and you steal the Shadow Priest, you can't dispel the Lightning Shield. It doesn't work. But there it worked. Weird. The Abolish Magic from the Shadow Priest costs 75 mana. From the Dryad it costs 50 mana. So maybe it's a different Abolish Magic? So maybe the one can dispel Lightning Shield and the other can't? I don't know. But yeah, or is it maybe because the Lightning Shield is neutral? Like the Lightning Shield comes from creeps? So you can't dispel that one? I know, it's weird. No, it doesn't work. Create, it doesn't work. When an archer has Lightning Shield from the creeps, you cannot Abolish Magic it with the Shadow Priest. You can't. Yeah, of course you can dispel it with priests. Do you mean priests or Shadow Priests? Shadow Priest, Abolish Magic, doesn't work. Alright, I made my point. I'm not trolling here, guys. Serious. So, next map is going to be Turtle Rock. We saw talents before here from Remind. That did not look too impressive, though, to be completely honest. Oh! No, okay, I did not miss a donation. I mentioned it. And Terence Hill TV just tested the ivory tower thing. Turns out, when you cancel ivory towers in construction, you don't get money back either. I guess it kind of makes sense. Because it's an item you use. And the item creates something. So once you use it, the item's gone. So I guess you shouldn't get resources back. Oh, whatever. Today is a day of weird, like, getting into little technicalities or mechanics of Warcraft. If you want to be positive, I guess you could call it educational. Alright, next game, next map. Map number 4. Alright. Did they keep the colors? Yes, they did. Very nice. I appreciate it. And again, no, this time it's check being lucky. Last time Foggy spawned down here, and when you spawn down here, you can create your Ancient of War creep here. That is not possible here. There's no space. Can't do it. You can also do it here. But yeah. So I guess in Night of Mirror on Turtle Rock you want to spawn at the bottom. Not at the top.
A player's forces
at
are
least
under
for the
attack.
first creep. So, is this gonna be Bear Mirror again? Foggy chose to go that route once this grand final, and was successful with it. Thanks largely, of course, to the Zeppelin drop. Well, to be honest, when the Zeppelin drop happened, he was already far ahead. But anyways, he won the game in the end with a Zeppelin drop. Not gonna be happening here. We have no Goblin Laboratory on Turtle Rock. He denied one of his creeps. He denied one of them. Lol. The small one, I think. Because usually 2 of these creeps and the green camp are enough for level 2. Slight mistake here from Foggy. Tier 2 tech, pretty even. A little bit faster for tech. Of course, the inventory with the claws definitely favoring the Korean at the moment. Is he gonna be going to the shop? Ooh, this is risky. Does he want to creep it or just boots time? Circlet, dust, no boots, and no creep. Leaves an invisible archer here. I like that. In case Foggy comes to creep this, he can come to Jack. Whoa. This Demon Hunter is really scary. But he's gonna be too late to be doing anything about this. So the Archer was in position to... Oh, if he gets the last hit, that would be amazing. Archer last hit! Nope. Mana Burn secures the kill. Talisman, not great. Of course. No Boots of Speed here on either of these heroes. But end snares are flying, and that will mean the death of at least one archer, but that's of course worth it for the ward and the item and the experience.
A town is under siege. Players' forces are under attack.
And this is turning... Looks like we're turning into Archer Wars here. And that's, of course, what I definitely prefer rather than Bear Mirror. And yeah, we have no Hunter Souls. Scratch that, we have 1 Hunter Soul. And Foggy's going not into bears. So far in this series, he has been successful only with bears. But he thinks he doesn't need it here, not on Turtle Rock. I think I'm gonna be late for a meeting with my buddy. If we go to a third map. 5th map, I mean. Well, that's okay. Naga second now for Foggy. And also for a check. And this Demon Hunter, it's a little bit of an unfair fight. This guy has the way better inventory. Archer numbers are equal, but Demon Hunter strength is not. The 2 Nagas now being focused. Switching towards the Demon, taking a lot of damage. Who's gonna be TPing first? Might be a double TP. Oh, Foggy's trying to get away on 18 HP, but he doesn't trust it. He takes it safe and does use the TP, and it is the double TP. The glorious double TP. Uh-oh, this Naga is certainly in trouble if she catches a cold arrow, but quickly microed away by check keeps the Naga alive for now. What did he get for the big item? Greater mana. That's not bad. And the demon is chasing. No boots on either of these demons, by the way. Is he gonna get this kill? He doesn't have mana burn mana. Oh, he's trying to reach around. Yeah, the Naga, the cold arrow is coming in. This has to be the kill. Boom! There she goes. And the archers now in trouble themselves. The Moonwells are completely dry. Is this just gonna be a simple tier 2 push finish? Of course, he invested into the bear tech, and so far he has nothing to show for it. He didn't even go for a single archer, dryad. Interestingly. Of course, armor type wise, they suck against archers. God damn it. But of course, the slow is amazing.
Player's forces are under attack.
In conjunction with the Naga, the double slow extremely effective. But yeah, he skips him. Skips him entirely, going for bears right away. And we have the Tinker again. And of course the talents. Here they come. Master training. About to be done. Pocket factories around. Cute. Let's go the beasts. Not bad. Not bad. If he manages to hit all of his army with that, of course there's gonna be not enough to spell against this. Unless there's like a lot of wisps nearby. Alright. Check, your items so far have been amazing. Alright, the greater mana isn't amazing, but it's still kind of good. So what's it gonna be? Scourge of Bone Chimes? Boots of Quel'Thalas, also really good. This Demon Hunter plus 11 agility. Holy smokes. And by the way, not everyone knows this. The agility adds to the base damage. So, it says plus 17 here. But honestly, actually, 10 of that is like in the base damage and only plus 7. So, the roar will be more effective. I don't know if I explained that too well. Probably not, but maybe you get what I mean. Demon Hunter running into a surround right away, and there's no staff here to save him. Going for the Naga, the damage is real. Oh, the surround doesn't stick. That was a big mistake. So the beast being used right now, but the Naga of Foggy in all sorts of trouble. Eating more damage, heal potion being transferred, has to use it soon, and does. Only 2 bears. This is certainly no critical mass, but the Tinker might be falling. He has a heal scroll, has to use it, and does use it right now. How much more Cyclone is there? He has 1 more, definitely, and there we see it. 2 more Cyclones on these talents, but then that is it. And then the Demon Hunter can reign supreme But by then, his whole army is gone. Czech has nothing remaining. He has a crazy stacked Demon Hunter. But no more bears, no more archers, only a single Dryad, and the Naga is separated from the rest, from her base, from her home! Demon Hunter trying to heal up. Oh, he has so much damage. So much damage, but no healing! He sold something. I think it was the claws. Yes, he sold the claws in favor of a healing potion. And the bears, they're not coming. No rejuvenation for Czech, and no moon juice either. The Tinker's coming back with a heal scroll. And he's moving forward. Still no bears. Finally, there's gonna be one soon. Of course, he's not gonna be too effective. He's gonna be focused quickly, but the reju, that's what he really needs. He needs this Demon Hunter to carry, but can he? He might be stuck in this round again, but the other Demon Hunter from Foggy, is there a staff for him? No, there isn't, and he cyclones the Naga against the possible staff. There isn't even a staff, though. Knight of Mirror without a single staff, no swans this time. And with the first hero down, I think that has to be it, honestly. Czech keeps on fighting, keeps on doing what he can. Shop is gone, though. And the bear is cycloning up in the air. Naga has the Orb of Venom here. He gave it over before he died. That's pretty cool. But is that really enough? Seems like Foggy isn't even microing too much anymore. Ah, there we see it. And he even has an expansion coming up behind this. So, in all honesty, folks, this has to be it. But Czech does not want to admit it yet. Fog Lightning coming in, dealing decent-ish damage. Well, it's only level 1, so it's not too impressive. Of course, with the Orb of Venom here, over time, he can deal a lot of damage. Wouldn't be surprised to see a heal scroll purchase here, and I think that's what he's gonna do.
A town lasers are under attack.
Could do it. There we see it. And the Dryads are slowly but surely all disappearing. Level 3 now for the Naga of Foggy, and come on now. Come on now. Maybe he's thinking about the next map. Well, actually, the next map is already determined. I think it's Twisted, right? I think it should be Twisted for the last map. First time we see Twisted today, then. Fog Lightning can't come out. The mana burn is faster. Demon Hunter's back from the tavern, but only with half HP. I heal up a little bit here from the Moonwell. Alright, bro. How good is your inventory, really? Not good enough to save the Naga back here. He's still stuck in this round. Shadow Melt keeps it closed. Finally, second hero dies, and first hero will be following. And I think now he can admit that he can't win anymore. Yes, he does. GG. And Foggy, coming back strong, coming back swinging. Makes it a series. We're going the distance, folks. All 5 maps. And after the next one, we have our champion of today's Gera Cup, number 79. Ancient Isles. And it seems like there's no Twisted Meadow in Gera Cup. I was unaware. Huh. Did you guys know? In Gera Cup there's no Twisted in the map pool? Because Ancient Isles is the next map. No Twisted. No wonder we didn't see it. We have a new subscriber! Halfland! Thank you for subscribing with Twitch Prime. You are number 313! Jesus Christ. So many subs. Thank you so much, man. And I hope you enjoy your stay with us. This is the last map. Ancient Isles. Another map where we see a lot of bear mirrors. A lot of potential cheekiness with Zeppelin drops. And with zappers, actually. In today's cast, everyone who was around since the beginning of today's cast, did we see a single zapper? I don't think we did, right? I don't think there was a single sapper today. And here we go. Last map of today, ladies and gentlemen. Our tournament is drawing to a close. And now, this is what it all comes down to. One map to decide it all. Who's gonna be champion? Foggy from the Ukraine or Czech. Hailing from South Korea. Where our colleague Thendis is now, by the way. And I hope having a good time. And Foggy, starting it off risky. Wants to go for his natural creep first. That will of course result in him having level 2 right away. And possibly a great item. This can be harassed really hard though. So, for everyone of you guys who has been really observant so far this series, more observant than me, did check Scout in the early game. Because this might be a read from Foggy, realizing, hey, you know what? You didn't scout me 4 times in a row. This time I'm going to be greedy. That might be the reason for this. Because if Czech scouts it, he can certainly punish it. But yeah, usually you use the Altar Wisp to scout, but no scouting. No scouting from Czech. Foggy's gamble is turning out nicely for him. Pretty cool. And that already gives him quite the edge in the early game. It's gonna delay his tier 2 though. He has to repair this with wisps. And yeah, that's gonna cut into his tier 2. Unless he wants to cut another Moonwell before teching. But that seems risky. Oh, the wisp is coming out. Oh, is this too late? It's perfectly timed. Oh, it's perfectly timed. The Demon Hunter... Oh, is he seeing it? Old man eyes. Old man eyes. Alright, Wisp sees it. What do you do? Oh, he's coming over. And the Wisp from Foggy here to scout it as well. Really cool. Well played from both sides. And now that he's begun it, he can't really abandon the creep. Oh, he started damaging the gnolls. That may have been a mistake. If he had put all of his damage into the Gnoll Overseer, he would get it for free. But now it might be close. Oh shit, if he loses this. Oh crap. And he loses it! Oh no! Oh, and he loses the other one as well. Holy fuck. This is horrible for Foggy. I told you this can be punished. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh, and he loses... Oh shit, he loses the Ancient of War as well. Oh fuck. Does he? The wisps are dying. The wisps are dying. Oh crap. Oh my god. This is a disaster. Chat is saying it. GG, GG, lol. Game's over. Oh crap. That is so bad. Well. Oh, I think he has to get this kill. But no, the block isn't good enough. Yeah. And now he goes into Huntresses. And delays his tech even further. Whoa, whoa, whoa. He lost the item as well, by the way. He lost the Ancient of War, 2 wisps, all experience, and the item. Oh shit. If at least, you know, he had put all of his damage exclusively into the Overseer, he would have been fast enough to get the last hit, get the item. Maybe he still loses the Ancient of War, but at least he's level 1.5 and gets the item.
is under siege.
But no, man, everything went wrong this game. Tier 2 comparison, I'm afraid to look, honestly. So this right here this is Foggy's tech. It's not good. It's not good, but could be worse. So he's like half a tech behind. A little bit less even. So like 45 seconds, maybe 50. But this is the big deal. 0 experience, man. Oh boy. Before tier 2, we have a 300 experience advantage. In a mirror. Yeah. It's not good. What is the recovery here for Foggy?
Players' forces are under attack.
Honest to God, I can't tell you. Archers are blocking the entrance, so there's no cancelling of the Ancients of Lore. He doesn't have a dust. He could reveal. Maybe. But there's Moonwells to heal. Did you see that? You didn't hear the sound of the Ancient of War hit because it was a miss. I learned so many things today. Oh shit. Oh no. If he loses the hero. No, he doesn't.
A town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
So, he's going Keeper as well. So we are going into a bear mirror. But as you guys are obviously able to tell, one of them has a big advantage. I like the invisible archer here. So when he sees this happening, he knows he can creep kind of risky. But the DH, no inventory for damage, no level 2, no evasion. Creeps are tough. And now he thinks check might be coming, but he's wrong. Check is not coming. Check is taking his creeps. Man, this game is going horribly for Foggy. Fortunately for him, this Demon Hunter is the Lord of the Rings, not the Lord of the Claws. By the way, great book, Lord of the Flies. You guys should all read it. And now, Huntresses are being traded for archers. And we have the first Dryad. Double level up. Wow, this is level 3 Demon Hunter versus level 1 Demon Hunter. Yeah. If Foggy wins this, man, it's gonna be crazy impressive.
Forces are under attack.
Is Zeppelin drops gonna be the answer again? That is of course a cheesy thing he could try to go for. I'm most surprised that he's not playing desperately. Usually, in any sort of competition really, when you're really far behind, you kind of have to take a risk to be able to win. Doesn't just have to be esports, you know? But he's just playing this normal. He's just playing the solid normal. He's not taking any great risks. Despite the fact that he's so far behind. I guess this is a little bit risky now. This is kind of a risky camp to take. But the Sentry Ward gives him information, so no, it's not even risky. Healthstone. That's a good start. for his potential comeback. 39 supply, by the way, against 41. Do we see upgrades already? Probably not before 50 supply. Yeah. Not yet. The Wisp saw this, by the way. But again, Sentry Ward. Good item. Good item. He has another one, right? Yeah, he has another one.
Forces are under attack.
Demon Hunter still not level 3. Over here we have drawing close to level 4. Keeper level 3 versus Keeper level almost 3. Alright, Scourge Bone Chimes. Lady Luck is now on Foggy's side. First the Health Stone, now the Scourge Bone Chimes. I don't have to tell you guys, it's amazing in Bear Mirror, you all know. Alright. Maybe I'm being too dramatic here. It's not like the game's over. Yes, Foggy had a terrible early game. But we are now in the late game. We are in bear versus bear fights. It's about micro. And it's about items and upgrades and shit. But it's mostly about micro. 4 bears. 5 bears, in fact. Against 4 bears at the moment. Another one is coming. Foggy is so close to double level up. He just wants the archer. Wants a bit of experience. And he's gonna get it. Level 3 for his keeper. Probably the Thorn Zora level 2. Yes, it is. He needs one more Dryad or, of course, a bear for level 3 on the demon. Still doesn't want to fight, though. Upgrades are coming.
Players' forces are under attack.
Very late Ultra Vision. Is that a keeper of the... No. Wait. Like this guy. It's kind of a keeper of the grove, right? His antlers look different. But I think it's supposed to be a keeper of the grove. Yeah. Keeper of the Groves are kind of centaurs, right? Kind of tree-hugging centaurs. And centaurs are the mortal enemies of Taurens. Does that mean that the Keeper of the Grove hates the Tauren race? Questions. Alright, checks coming in. Upgrade-wise, 1-1 against 0-0. But he's fighting into Moonwells, and he's fighting against Scourge Bone Chimes. And, of course, Demon Hunter level 4 versus level 2. Here we go. Ancient of War kind of blocking the way here for Foggy. He would like for these bears to engage him. To be able to fight with the Ancient of War. Demon Hunter here now out of mana. This Keeper's gonna have a lot of entangle. Healing Ward, way in the back. 5 Abolish Magics for Foggy. When's he gonna engage? Now, here we go. Reju everywhere, no Roar on Foggy's side. Big mistake. I don't know if he has Mark of the Claw, but he doesn't have Roar. And the damage difference is just ridiculous. I can't believe he went in there. Demon Hunter, by the way, in the back. Heal Stone. Health Stone has to be used against the Healing Ward. And still no Roar. He's fighting this without Roar. Demon Hunter still in trouble. Is level 3 finally. Scroll of Protection and Roar on check side. Nice Healing Ward placement. It's hard for the Dryads to reach this. 57 supply though. Foggy somehow is ahead in supply, but everything's dropping low. All of his bears are dropping low. He loses one right there. He might be losing one on the right flank. Ancient of War still standing and still no Roar. Still no Roar for Foggy. After this game, he might never again forget to get the Mark of the Claw upgrade. He's hanging in there, though. Trying to do the best he can, but the damage is so high. Damage is so high. He gets one bear here. Demon Hunter has to use the healing potion. Is there a staff available? It's on cooldown. Demon Hunter can't be staffed at the moment, but he's being rejued up, and he's holding. He's holding. He holds it, and he wants to get that bear, and he gets it as well. Last second. Mark of the Claw, please. Please research it. I think I'm screaming pretty loud. Sorry. Doesn't really have the lumber for it, though. 1-1 upgrades now. Against 2-2. Check at 50 supply. Foggy is in upkeep.
A town is under siege. A player's forces are
He has
under
2 heal
attack.
scrolls as well. Moonwell's fairly dry. It's okay, actually. It's not... Well, never mind. Everything's gone. Okay. He does have... What's it face called again? Nature's Blessing. That's right. No, Nature's Blessing is for the walking. God damn it. What's it? Wellspring. Wellspring upgrade. Yes. Wellspring upgrade. That's the name. But... Well, this team didn't get too much experience. He was level 4 already when the fight started. So really well microed by Foggy. Without frickin' roar. Oh, this is a really bad position for Foggy. He's getting flanked right now. And he's gonna be fighting uphill. Kind of. But a nice concave. His 6 bears are chewing through this one front line bear. And now the other one is tanking a lot of damage. Scroll of protection as well. Did he use the first heal scroll? No, he didn't. Loses the first bear before using the heal scroll. Still both heal scrolls in his inventory. Now he has a roar, by the way. Thank goodness. Not on all of the bears, though. But on most of them, I guess. Foggy at 53 supply. Same can be said for Check. Of course, he has the better upgrades, but Foggy has the Scourge Bone Chimes, which is better. At the moment, it seems to be Check coming out victorious. Oh, but these bears also hurt. One bear gets the brotherly kill right there, but the other one seems to be getting away. The heroes, for the most part, untouched, but now the Keeper, taking a lot of damage, has to TP. And will be getting out. That bear is gonna fall. Wow, that was a lot of damage. That looked like a high damage roll. But this bear here did his job. Got 2 kills. Thank you very much, Maxomillion, for the 8 months resub. Alright. Kind of like a tug of war. Back and forth. With these bear fights. So, pretty exciting final here. Is Jack getting more upgrades? No, he isn't. So he's not gonna be running completely out of reach. But he's still ahead by 2 upgrades. And that is quite something, I guess. 2 Dryads now for Foggy, and he has 3 supply free. But you really don't want a 3rd Dryad. That seems like a lot of wasted damage. But does he want to detonate a Wisp for a bear? He's low on lumber as it is, so kind of weird. 2 Dryads, that seems to be the golden number. Not more, not less. Invisible Demon Hunter, scouting things. No invul, no heal scroll. Oh, the Keeper, man. Only the Scourge Bone Chimes. And for Check we have heal scroll and protection scroll. He's gonna be fighting into the Moonwells, but they're dry! No juice at all. The big defender's advantage is, at the moment, irrelevant. And it's gonna take a little bit until nighttime. 5 bears versus 5. But checks are quite a bit stronger, and more bears are streaming in. And here we go. Do we have double staff, by the way? No, we don't. First bear dropping really low, and he uses the staff to get him out safely. Rejuvenation being casted here, not being dispelled. Check a little bit asleep on his Dryads. I think he dispelled it right there, so I guess I missed it. Oh, but the damage. Again, Roar is missing on a lot of those bears. Roar is missing everywhere! Foggy again without Roar in this fight. Oh my goodness. And this time the Moonwells aren't gonna be there to save him. Nope! They're not! Keeper dies! Damage too high! Has to be it. Honestly, more and more bears are coming in. The Demon Hunter as well, being entangled, being right-clicked, and mana burnt to death. And that has to be it. G. No second G, and that's it. Game over. And we have our winner of Gera Cup number 79. He comes from Korea. He's old. He has a daughter. And he plays Night Elf. That was pretty bad. He's Czech. So congratulations to Czech, first place. Well done. And yeah, that's it for today.